So I saw this post today by Walkaholic David, who posted a picture of two different devices: the brand new Google Pixel Fold, and of course the Galaxy Z Fold 1. Now, a lot of the reason why he posted this picture is because of the bezels. Because there are still some people, and I gotta give myself crap on this one too. When the Google Pixel first came out, I did talk a little bit about the bezels and said the bezels kind of irked me. Over time, looking at it more, I completely changed my opinion. I don't think the bezels are a problem at all. But when the Z Fold first came out, keep in mind again, Google Pixel Fold, at the end of the day, it looks like it's gonna be polished, looks like it's gonna be premium, and obviously the price tag is gonna be premium. Let's be honest. But this is a first generation of a foldable device from Google. So this is not like this is a second and third generation. This is a first generation product. So we have to keep that in mind when we're looking at it, is that there's going to be bugs and glitches and problems that simply happen with a first gen product. It happens with Google. Besides, it happened with Google, it happened with Microsoft, it happened with Samsung. It happened with every single foldable phone manufacturer. So this is one of those things where you got to keep in mind when you're looking at it that, kind of go in with it. Go into if you're going to buy a Google Pixel Fold, go in with the expectations that this is not going to be perfect. It's not. I hate to tell you that, it's not going to be perfect. The Fold 1, there was issues where if you peeled off the screen protector, it broke the whole entire device. It had no pen support in the Fold 1. It had the inside display. The fingernail could take out it within a second. Right? There were so many iffy things about the Fold 1 that, again, with the Fold 2, they fixed. And then the Fold 3 was waterproof and had pen support. And the Z Fold 4 improved even upon that. So by the fourth iteration of a Google Pixel Fold, yeah, you might be able to finally sit down and say, alright, there should be no problems with this device. This device should be perfect. Yes, by 4 generations down the line. But for right now, no. There's no way you can sit there and say, well, why isn't this Google Pixel Fold perfect? Because it's a first gen product. With that being said, though, honestly, and again, I know there's some, and he even mentions in here too, the front display had crazy bezels on the Galaxy Z Fold 1. I mean, the front display was absolutely riddled with bezels. While, of course, the Google Pixel Fold has no bezels on the front, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And again, I'm not making this video saying that the Pixel Fold is going to be bad in any way possible. It's going to be amazing. But it's going to be a first-gen product, and you have to keep that in mind that there's going to be things that, Google learns from this. Every time a product gets released, right, there are things that that company learns about that product. And that's why you always say, it's always the toughest thing possible to buy a first-gen product. Because you never know, first off, that product is going to be good or not, number one. Number two, is there going to be problems down the line that they simply don't know about right now. We didn't know the Galaxy Z Fold 2's battery was going to start exploding on people until literally about 6 months ago, people's Galaxy Z Fold 2's batteries were expanding. And then it's like we didn't know about that because we had no data. We had no long period of time with this said product, right? So right now we have 0 days with the Google Pixel Fold and any lineup iteration of it. So we're going to find out things later down the line that, might be good things or bad things. Other than that, though, price tags of these both devices came out the exact same price tags. Cameras, obviously better on the Google Pixel Fold. Updated features better on the Google Pixel Fold. Wireless charging better on the Google Pixel Fold. I don't think it has waterproofness in any way, which is not really too surprising. I might be incorrect on that. I did not see anything about waterproofness in the notes. But wireless charging, NFC, pretty much everything that the Google Pixel 1, the Fold 1 had. Obviously this one has too, except this one, the Pixel Fold has 120 Hz on both displays, while that was not the case on the Fold 1. So, some features, again, I'm not saying this is apples to oranges comparison here, but this also, the Fold 1 came out a couple years ago, while the Pixel Fold is coming out nowadays with all these features being kind of at this point just a common factor. Like, when you get a phone nowadays, you expect it to have 120 hertz across the board. You expect to have at least closer to a 5,000 milliamp battery. You're expecting it to have, NFC, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi 6. You're expecting to have USB-C. You're expecting it to have, some kind of wireless charging. You don't expect waterproofness, but you would like to have waterproofness, right? There's some things nowadays I feel like as the generations of phones have gone on, you kind of start to learn to expect from these phones, right? So, again, over time, we're going to say maybe in 5 generations from now, the Google Pixel Fold is going to be the best smartphone to ever walk the planet. It's very possible that this smartphone right here, the Google Pixel Fold now, becomes the best smartphone of this year and is the best smartphone out at the time. We'll have to wait and see now. I'll see you guys next one.